would like to just say one or two things. The event that happened yesterday, please don't think we were caught unaware about it. We were not surprised. We knew about this thing all along. And there's something that is why Sister Temi said that's why Sister Temi said that Wunmi is fine. Wallahi, she is very fine. She is very fine. Because we've actually told her something. You're fighting this fight alone. You are fighting this fight alone. Don't think there's any mother-in-law there. Don't think there's any father-in-law there. Don't think there's any sister there. Don't think there's any parents there. You are the only person fighting your fight alone. And you are fighting this because of your son and because of the love you have for your husband. And you are only with God. Forget about any blogger, any TikToker, any Facebook. You are fighting this fight alone. We are supporting you. We'll be by your side throughout your journey. But know that you are fighting this fight alone. None of us here, none of us here is going to stand, will be at the stand with you. When you are called to the stand, Omowunmi, Cynthia Aloba, come to the stand. Nobody would enter that door with you. You'll be the person standing there to be asked questions relating to what spied Mohbad. Nobody. And thank God that she had seen this, she has realized it, not yesterday. Please, people should not think this. She didn't realize this yesterday. That is why she's not moved. She's not moved by what you saw yesterday. She's not moved. And congrats to Baba's team. Congrats to you. You might say you have Mama Mohbad now, but please ask her very well what happened to her son. If indeed she knows anything, it is high time you ask her what happened to your son. At least if you claim you love your son, he spent 9 months in your womb, he came out, he became very successful, he became even the breadwinner of your family, you abandoned him for years and he came back, you came back into his life and he accepted you. And he did everything. At least the first interview you did, you were talking about 5 million. Oh, fish, oh, she shop for me. Oh, for me 5 million. That was the first thing you said. You were talking about money. If that son that you claim loved you that much to do that for you, do it for him too. By telling the man you said you want to go and meet now, pé ó pé òun kó lọ bá bàbá, tell us what you know. If indeed you know anything, I'm saying this, if indeed you know anything. Àwọn èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀ kan wọ́n ní Wùmí jí fóònù. Ṣé Wùmí ló jí fóònù ni àbí àwọn kan ló jí fóònù ni Wùmí lọ rí fóònù ọkọ ẹ̀? See, this family is a really messed up family. It's not a family one should pray to be married into. It is not a family. And what happened yesterday, wọ́n máa ń sọ pé nǹkan wà planned. It is not even wípé there's a video outside showing the girlfriend or the fiancé of somebody making a show outside trying to seek for peace, not knowing that it was a planned thing. Anybody that has can go, I can tell him what I'm saying now. Because he came to Otumba's platform yesterday. He said before he called Mama Mohbad into the show, he had already spoken to her to tell her that ẹ máa wá o kíníkan ẹ máa ṣàdúrà fẹ́yàn o kíníkan. That is what you had briefed her on. Please, I need everybody to reason along. Let's forget if there was a recording of somebody calling Karimo. Let's forget about that. There's a way you're also going to know that this was a deliberate act, a planned thing. Before the show, you said you called this Yamo to tell her that, oh, you need to talk to public, you need to say one or two things and pray for them. My question to King White is this. Why was it the first thing you said is that àwọn bíbá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nǹkan tẹ́ lọ kó lọ́dọ̀ màmá Mohbad? Was that what you said you spoke to her? Ta ló jẹ́ pé àwọn náà mẹ́nu lọ bẹ̀? We would have known that it was Yamo that mẹ́nu lọ bẹ̀. But the first thing you said was about property and not for her to start praying for people, for her supporters, for people contributing for her. So it's very obvious where you were going to. It is very, very obvious what kind of channel of discussion you wanted her to talk about.
Mr. Dawah.
And obviously the second one came out.
Mr. Dawah, that call, what I was even expecting was, that would have even been one of the best questions to come first. Because the purpose of that yesterday was not for property. See, the plan work was to come and, Mama, Ewa clear ara yin, Ewa put Wunmi under the bus to let people know that she told you to go and pack those things. That was the narrative they want out there. Thank you, Emma Bino. And that was the reason why that is the first thing they had to talk about, so that Mama can quickly come out and say, òun ló ní kí n wá kó o. And about liars too. What was the question that was asked? Ṣé Tèmi mọ̀ nípa injection tí wọ́n lọ fún Mama?
Please, this your voice. Go and use
I'm fine.
Go and use one more time. You already have it.
And I want to sleep back. Yeah, I will sleep back. Ṣé Tèmi mọ̀ nípa injection tí wọ́n lọ fún Mama? That was the question they asked. She left that question to something else entirely, just because wọ́n fẹ́ make sure pé Tèmi náà wà pained. Ìgbà tó pè mí ó dákẹ́ lọ, okay, ìgbà tí mo dákẹ́ lọ kí ni mo sọ? Ló wá sọ̀rọ̀ wípé kirikan. Mohbad's spirit is not resting. God will give this boy justice, not all this Mama is saying, inshallah. Don't know is what Mama is saying, because I know you are Baba's team. That thing that Mama is saying is what will give Mohbad's justice. So people can go and take to that. So it's just the two different or three different things. That was the game me I saw yesterday.
No problem, Sister Temi. See, let me tell you something. Guys in the comment section, see, we are not disturbed over anything. See, we are even happy this thing happened before the next corona inquest. Why do you think the legal team of Baba called for all? They were actually saying is that they wanted all people that were in the inquest before to come out. This mad scientist was saying something. He said there are negotiations at the back door. This is the right time I'm saying this guy was making sense. He actually said it maybe unconsciously, or he was saying it because Baba was not coming to him again and he needed to spill the truth, their plan.
Please mute. Beauty
what
mute.
were those negotiations? What were those negotiations? They wanted everybody that has been called before to come back. To do what? Now they are talking about alliance. Karimo was saying Darusha will talk, Blessing will come out, this guy will come out, Yamo will. So was that the negotiation? Fungbe. I am not, see, àtìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ Arise ti jáde, who did you sue? That statement actually has been calling out a lot of things. Why did Mama Wunmi and Mama Mohbad withdraw the petition, knowing fully well she was the one that went to complain to a lawyer about her address being outside, about Bukky Jesse coming out for her all the time. Baba's team coming out for her, calling her serious of names. Why did Mama Mo not come out but wọ́n sọ pé àdúrà pó jalè? Why is it ọ̀rọ̀ ogún ló wá mú kí ìyá jáde? Why didn't she come out then to debunk? Let's not forget something. Mohbad was planning a marriage or a wedding between his parents around October last year before his demise. Do you think there was no love amongst these two? Do we think there was no love amongst these two? Why has Baba failed to sue Iya Mohbad? Why did Mama fail to submit the petition? These are, see, all this we were already ọjọ́ ta sọ kíní yẹn bí báyìí apanu ẹ̀ straight pé why did Mama tó ń sọ pé kíní kan owó mọ́ pẹ́ o ẹ má ṣe kíní kan ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ọ̀tì I don't know anything about the petition o kíní kan. Why that response? What has been happening behind closed doors? Behind Wunmi?
They both, Wunmi, don't forget that Wunmi and Mama actually went to the lawyer that we even online does not know anything about.
Exactly.
They both went to the lawyer and you complained to the lawyer. Your house is being out there, it's been public out there. Josie's bloggers are this or that. And you laid a lot of complaint and you were crying. And the lawyer asked you, told you that you should not be worried. Something will be done to stop all that. So why the ẹjọ́ o mi ò mọ nǹkan kan o èmi ò ní lọ́ọ̀yà o ní lọ́ọ̀yà bọ̀ ẹ lọ rojọ́ lọ́dọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà. All those things don dey plan since but guess what ẹ tún lọ ẹ lọ replan. We are 100% ahead of you guys. I dey do like say me I no dey see I fit small o my eye dey everywhere.
Sister Temi, we need to see. Sister Temi, mọ nǹkan tí ó wá ń dùn mí lọ́rọ̀ àwọn tiwa ni wípé they are now facing the reality now that Wunmi is alone in this struggle. Whereas we've known about this and Wunmi knew about her fate months ago. Ni Wunmi ti mọ̀ pé she's alone in this struggle herself. She had known about this months ago. But see, Wunmi is just realizing pé àṣé Wunmi is alone ni. That's why our mothers, àwọn abiyamọ tòótọ́, àwọn ọkọ ayé, àwọn ọkọ àwọn mọ́mì wa, that is why they since yesterday they've been emotional. Wunmi wọ́n nìkan ló wà ní struggle yìí. Wunmi they've abandoned Iya Mohbad kìnìkan. Hey, Wunmi has realized this months ago. Months ago that Ọlọ́run nìkan ló gbẹ́kẹ̀lé. She knew about it months ago. And what's the only connection she's doing with her mother-in-law is like, this is a woman that took me when my husband passed. I am not going to say anything bad about her. I'm not going to say anything bad about my father-in-law. Did she come out to say anything? This is where, or to promote anybody, to drag anybody. Even Karimon, she sent a voice note begging her, please don't say anything bad about my father-in-law. Stop it. She went 2 or 3 days ago, or 4 days ago, to beg Team Wunmi hosts, don't say anything or drag anything about my mother-in-law. That is why yesterday I also came here to say, please don't see, they might be doing anything. Don't let us say anything bad about Iya Mohbad. Let us just be watching, because one, Iya Mohbad is not a witness. Mama Sakini, she's not a suspect. She's not a witness. The DMFM called her for hours. They were talking. Did she mention that she partook in the burial? Or did she say anything that has to do with justice for Mohbad? Please, interview MFM pẹ̀lú Mama Mohbad. Oh yeah, I stood in front of the ambulance. Mo ní ẹ má gbọ́mọ lọ o, pé mo nígbàgbọ́ o, pé òkú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ṣì máa jí o, mo Christian ni mí o, kíníkan. That is the only thing she knows. She didn't even enter the house to see the number of people there. Baba even has more facts than she does. Kò mọ lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad bóyá lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad wà ńbẹ̀. Wọn ò mọ bóyá Zlatan sọ wípé ẹ má lọ sin ọmọ. Wọn mọ̀ bóyá Wunmi sọ pé ẹ má ro òkú. She doesn't know anything like that. If she even mentions it, wọ́n sọ fún mi, wọ́n sọ pé that is what you're going to hear from her. She is not a first-hand witness. So congrats to Team Baba Mohbad. Have anybody, but you can't have Wunmi. You can't have Liam. Let them tell you. See, it is high time. If anybody sees something, let them say it. Increase your applications at the coroner inquest. Let everybody appear. You now have Mama Mohbad. Let her appear and say her truth, if indeed she knows anything that Wunmi has told her. And it will be a very stupid thing. Even if, I'm saying this, even if Wunmi is guilty, do you think Wunmi will be stupid enough to tell the mother of her husband that I had anything to do with anything? Even if. That is where you guys need to look at your senses, that this family is only bothered when it comes to properties. That is the only time they come out. Look at African TV. The other day, Baba was talking. He said, "Ṣé ó fún mi nǹkan rí ni? Ṣé ó fún mi nǹkan rí ni? Ìgbà tó wá slippers ló ṣe kinní kan kiri kan, kò gbé mọ́tò wá, mọ́tò tèmi gan ló ṣe kinní kan. It's property. Ó tún dé, kókò tí mò ń jẹ ló jẹ kinní kan kiri kan. Ṣé ó fún mi nǹkan rí ni?" It is what they want to get from the public they are concerned about. Has Baba told you anything evidential? Has Mama told Team Wunmi? I'm saying this. You might say she's with Wunmi. Has she told us anything that has to do with the pie of Mohbad for the past 11 months? Congrats to those celebrating that Mama came out for Wunmi. Congrats to you. We are going to give you how many weeks to the coroner? See, ẹ̀dáwó gbogbo ẹ̀. Ẹ̀dá gbogbo owó tó yẹ kẹ́ dá, ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ contribution lọ́dọ̀ Karimo. Ẹ lè béèrè lọ́dọ̀ Bukky Jesse kẹ́ tún máa fún ní monthly salary. Ẹ dá gbogbo owó tẹ́ fẹ́ dá sẹ̀. Ẹ dá fún ìyá yẹn. Kó wá sí coroner inquest, nǹkan tó ọmọ kan sọ. If for 11 months and people saying that they never treated her right, ó yẹ kí Wunmi máa flow. Ṣé Wunmi ṣiṣẹ́ ni? Àbí the 5 million she was saying that ó yẹ Mohbad fẹ́ fún wọn kó fi ra nǹkan sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù. Has the public not contributed for this woman more than that? Kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé each month ìyá yẹn ná 1 million, wọ́n lè ná owó contribution yẹn tán. Because from calculations, 3 platforms contributed 15 million naira. How many months láti lò justice for Mohbad? Kò tí pé 12 months. If she has been spending 1 million every month, wọ́n lè tí ì ná tán.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má lọ bẹ̀ o, ẹ jẹ́ kán dáwó fún màmá o. Kò sí tó kan owó màmá nù kankan tó ẹ jọ̀ọ́ o. Please put the account number on Insta blog o. Ẹ dáwó fún màmá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run o. Orí Ọlọ́run ni o.
So let's call a spade. Yesterday, see, if you say disappointed at King White, Bros and Poda share Sotoni, you cannot make peace with everybody. Even Jesus Christ had enemies, and he spoke about his enemies, and he even swore for his enemies. What Shekpe found, Jesus Christ, what Shekpe found what was same thing as Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto both of them. Woe unto the Pharisees, woe unto the scribes, woe unto this. Do you think Jesus Christ was stupid not to know that he had enemies? You can never be at peace with everybody. You can never be at peace with anybody. This is one of those issues King White has. You are the same person that will go to Bintilaye, to go to Arifa. You are the same person that will come to Team Wunmi. You are the same person that we knew about Karimo's issues. that she had family issues and she had issues with her sister that had nothing to do with Justice for Mohbad. And we're telling you not to condone her, but you go behind closed doors to be making familiarity with her. Look at what he was saying yesterday, saying that, oh, we are best friends. Do you want to say you have nothing to, you don't have any issue with all the nonsense spilling out from her that you can't even correct her, that don't speak about your mother in public like that? The prophet, peace be unto you, said that the key to the paradise, to the key to your paradise is at the feet of your mother. You come out, you call your mother by name, you come out, you even say Wunmi, not even your mother, even if she has done anything to you. Why do you think Pharaoh was successful in all he did in ruling Egypt? It was because he was submissive to his mother. Ẹ lọ bá àwọn àfáà, ẹ lọ bá àwọn tó mọ bíbélì dáadáa. Wọ́n máa ní the way that Pharaoh called himself the morning star is because he was so submissive to his mother. That is why the wrath of God took time. God was so merciful unto him until the point of death that he was even granted the chance to repent of his sins. Ẹ lọ bá àwọn àfáà kan ṣàlàyé dáadáa. Wọ́n máa ní tó bá jí láàárọ̀ pẹ̀lú bó ṣe jọba Egypt sí, á lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ màmá ẹ̀, orí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ló máa gbé fúdì tí ìyá ẹ̀ máa jẹ, orí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ni bíi tray ló máa ṣe ọwọ́ ẹ̀ bíi tray, orí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ni ìyá máa ti máa jẹun, ìyá dẹ̀ máa súre fún. That is the love God has, that is how merciful God has granted our mothers to us. After God is your mom. Ìwọ á máa lanu gbàgà, ẹ wá jágbàlagbà, ẹ tẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ ń ṣe mùsùlùmí, ẹ tún ṣe ìṣẹ̀ṣe. Ṣé ìṣẹ̀ṣe tẹ́ ẹ ń ṣe ò sọ fún yín pé kéèyàn máa bọ̀wọ̀ fún ìyá ẹ̀? Ẹ máa ní tó bá ń ṣe show, mi kì í gbọ́. It shows you are a hypocrite if you say that. So tó bá ń ṣe show, ẹ kì í gbọ́, but ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sideways. So what is happening to Karimo? Do you want to say on social media you've not seen all those atrocities she commits against her own parents? Let's call a spade a spade. This family is an F-up family. It's just they should do anything they want to do. It's even high time we don't see anybody. We have spent 11 months and we are tired of this movement. We are so tired of it that anybody that has anything to say, come out and say it, and let us go. Let's detonate it. Detonate it. Stop keeping the bomb. Detonate it. And the public is gonna fi òróró à ń bo òróró sí wọn lórí. Because look at what Bukola Jesse said the other day. Only I told Baba to make use of the time because after 2 years, make use of it right now. Make do with the advantage. Right? That is true, and that is what they are doing. Nobody is coming out to talk of autopsy because they know that they have realized that this guy's death is as a result of injections. They'll come out to so many conspiracies, so many narrations. I'm beginning to say, no, imagine lobby, because the video, who took the video that Mama Mohbad won't bury Lori Ngbayen? I'm not going to say anything about it, but that is what I wanted to talk about because that camera was so close to them. Why is it every time money is going to be the issue? Properties is going to be the issue. Why did Mama not come out to blast Bukky Jesse when she was saying that her own son was a thief? But Bukola Jesse náà lẹ fẹ́ lọ sọ pé faramọ́ sí. Mama san salary fún ìyá, màá kó fruit lẹ. That statement pé màá kó fruit lọ fún wọn, Mama Fons, she's trying to tell you pé alátẹnujẹ ni. That is the meaning of the statement. pé màá máa san salary fún yín, màá kó fruit lọ fún wọn, màá kó provision lọ fún wọn. That is the meaning of the statement, that we will use this to buy you. That's just the meaning of the statement. It's not, we don't need to mince words. Why can't she say, oh, we have to take care of mama, we have to do a health
Mr. Dawah,
program
ẹ
for
jọ̀ọ́ ẹ
her,
má bínú,
and
màá máa rántí láti
target
add
health.
nǹkan kan tó bá ti ń wá sí mi ní orí.
No
Ṣé
problem.
jẹ́ tún rántí pé
No
ó ti
problem.
pẹ́,
Ẹ máa interject.
ẹ má bínú, ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti ní issue pẹ̀lú àwọn people yìí. Láyàzì rèé kò lówó tó fẹ́ fi tọ́jú màmá. Kàrímọ́ rèé, ìyẹn náà ti ṣòfò ayé, kò sí sílè kan bẹ̀. Wọ́n wá fẹ́ máa, you want to be using your name and bringing them out to the public, kí public máa kówó fún yín.